I have a new script to show you, this time for Illustrator. Cut and bleed. I'll show the script in Windows. It works the same on Mac OS. I have example art open in Illustrator. This is the finished concept. Let's say this is a sign, or maybe a label. Something that will have its shape cut. So we need a cut layer and bleed added. To work correctly, the script requires the art is a single layer with no sublayers. If not, the script alerts the user. To run the script, go to the File menu. Scripts. I already have the script installed in Illustrator. For help adding scripts to Illustrator, see the link in the description for another video that shows the steps. Select Cut and Bleed. The interface has three sections. First is Layer Names. For each, enter what you want the layer named. The current single layer will be renamed to the value for Art Layer. The other two are created. The next section is Cut Layer. Set the fill, stroke, or both. For stroke, enter the stroke width and in what measurement units. Enter the name of the swatch the cut shape should use. It's created if needed. Next, choose whether the swatch is process or spot color, and if the cut shape should overprint. And finally, enter the CMYK build for the swatch. The last section is Bleed Layer. Set how much bleed you want and in what measurement units. The last choice I'll explain with examples showing its effect. For now, leave it disabled. Once all options are set, click OK. The bleed and cut layers are created. But it's important to note, the script is not perfect, as this example shows. I'll turn off the art layer so you can see what's happening. The bleed layer is created by applying offset path to all elements. This works in most cases, but for this art, some elements are closer to the trim than the bleed value, so those elements are enlarging too much. We can edit the result to fix that. At least most of the work is done thanks to the script. But there is another solution. I'll revert the document and run the script again. But this time, enable the option Bleed Outer Edges Only. Again, I'll turn off the art layer and you can see the difference. The script didn't include everything, only elements that reach the trim edge. But this won't always be the best solution. Take this second example. The option isn't right for this artwork. It's better with the option disabled, so all elements get offset path applied. It all depends on the content. There are other situations that require manual adjustments. In this third example, the artwork has holes in it. I'll paste in a background to show better, but remove it before running the script. The cut layer looks good. I'll paste in the background again to see the result better. We have the holes, and there's bleed on those edges. But when elements of different colors intersect at the trim, we'll need to adjust. I'll lock the cut and art layers and edit the bleed layer. What I'm doing is altering the bleed layer so that where colors intersect, we share the bleed between the two. One isn't taking it all. That should work. Then delete the background. That was just to demonstrate. And the art is ready to output. The last example is the same artwork, but no holes. Instead, those areas are a white object. Again, I'll paste in a background to show better. Then cut it before running this script. This time, I'll enable Bleed Outer Edges Only. And you can see the result. There are no holes in the cut layer or bleed. We'll still need to adjust where colors intersect on the trim edge. But other than that, it's ready to go. Download the script and give it a try. See the link in the description. Like this video if you found it helpful, and subscribe so you're notified of future videos. Any problem with the script or ideas for others, leave a comment. All suggestions are welcome. There are plenty of other scripts and videos for them. Click the video or playlist on screen for more. Thank you for watching. We'll do it again soon.